Welcome to WZBD's YouTube broadcast here of Norwell High School. As I had my mic muted, but we are up and running now. We're on Adams Memorial Hospital pregame show. They serve as leading healthcare provider for the residents of Adams County and the surrounding area. Stet Care Urgent Care Clinic on US 27 North in Decatur, and their new building provide high-quality care for immediate needs. Get in, get out, get better. With that, let's play a couple commercials here, as we will make our way back to the starting lineups here shortly. You're listening to High School Softball on WZBD YouTube channel.
Hey athletes, are you looking to take your game to the next level? Look no further than Indiana Physical Therapy. Our expert team of sports performance specialists and personalized training programs will have you running circles around the competition. Injured or hurt on the field? Come see us. Our team of physical therapists are dedicated to helping you get back up to speed. With over 19 locations across Indiana, we can get you better, faster. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
When faced with the difficult task of making arrangements for your loved one, many emotions and questions arise. What would they want me to do if they were here? Where is the money coming from? How much should I spend? Do they want burial or cremation? The staff at Haggard, Hershey, and Zelt Funeral Home can help you navigate these tough questions. Make your wishes known and allow us to make sure that your wishes are carried out. Call Ryan Hershey or Eric Zelt at 260-724-7167 to schedule an appointment today.
Renowned around the Midwest for his skills and his creative abilities, Nate Bowers and the team at Bowers Paint Studio in Decatur work with a wide range of clients, from collision repair to custom paint jobs for classic cars and motorcycles. Located on Monroe Street on the west side of Decatur, Bowers is your place for body work too, whether it's getting your ride back on the road or finally getting that classic car, the paint job you've always wanted. Stop by or give Nate a call to put the best in the business to work for you.
When you need building materials, you need Arnold Lumber, 425 Winchester Street in Decatur, featuring lumber in a wide choice of sizes, plus doors, windows, roofing, and more. Whether it's a complete new home or remodeling, a new deck or deck repair, a new kitchen or a kitchen update, whether it's an erected or materials-only garage or pole barn package featuring quality metal, free professional designs and estimates. Arnold Lumber provides it all. Open 7 to 5 Monday through Thursday till 4:30 on Friday and 11:30 on Saturday.
Take the first step toward getting the radiant smile you deserve with Invisalign clear aligners, available at Burn Dental Clinic. This is Dr. Adrian Ranley. No matter what stage you are at in life, you will appreciate how Invisalign's cutting-edge approach to straightening teeth is convenient and comfortable. Call Burn Dental Clinic today and we'll be happy to schedule a consultation to see if Invisalign is right for you.
Finding a reliable, affordable, and professional electrician is difficult these days, but in Adams County, there's a name you can trust, and it's Phil Blakey of Blakey Electric. Serving Decatur and the surrounding communities, Blakey Electric does residential and commercial electrical work, both inside and outside. Give Phil a call today at 724-8049 and tell him about the work you need done on your remodel, new building project, or any other electrical project. Leave it to the experts at Blakey Electric, 724-8049, to take care of all of your electrical needs.
Welcome back to Norwell High School. Rex Brewer running solo tonight here on the Adams Memorial Hospital pregame show. Where Adams Memorial Hospital OBGYN team, as the maternity center, delivers personalized birthing experience for you. Also in Geneva, go and visit James D. and Sarah L. Briggs Medical Office Building. Their services offer to include primary care, obstetrics, lab, radiology, and more other great health care services close to you. They are making the starting lineup announcements. Bellmont will be the home team on the scoreboard, and Heritage will be the visiting team. Leading off and pitching in the circle is number 1, Danica Fuller. At shortstop will be number 2, Lizzie Kane. In center field, it'll be number 4, Bria James. Number 15, Avie Washington will be at first base. Lucy Book will be out in right field. She wears number 3. Number 8, Sydney Martin will be behind the plate catching Danica Fuller. Number 19, Kaylee Hershey will be out in left field. Number 12, Tegan Oshak Hennessy will be in the DP slot. Number 5, Hadley Ship will be at second base, and number 28, Lindley Whitaker will be in the flex position. Bellmont Braves, led by their senior captain and catcher, number 11, Emily Blakey, will lead things off. She is looking for a milestone today here, and we're no jinxing today, so we will get to that later on. Number 15, Finn Gotts will be at second base. Gottsy jacked a home run to start things off the other night against Norwell. 92, Bella Ashley will be in the circle for the Braves. Number 13, Taylor Bauer in center field. Number 10, Ani Kirkenberg will be at third base. Number 16, Taylor Suter out in right field. Number 6, Liz Bobe will be at first base. Number 17, Carissa Mickley out in left field. Number 99, Aaliyah Farote will be at shortstop. Once again, this broadcast powered by Innovative Concepts Audio and Video. For over 30 years, bringing technology to you, as they are our third and fourth inning sponsor. Our first and second inning sponsors, Bixler Insurance. I'd like to thank Adams Memorial Hospital for our pregame sponsorship. As they wrap up the starting lineups for the Bellmont Braves, they will go to a national anthem. So with that, I will play a round of commercials. Be back with the first pitch. You're listening to High School Softball here on WZBD YouTube channel.
Hey, does anybody know what days Pizza King of Decatur has their world-famous smorgasbord? Hey, I do. Hi, it's Steve, the King from Pizza King. This has to be the biggest question we get on a weekly basis. So here's the scoop. We offer lunchtime smorgasbord Monday through Friday, 11 to 1, Sundays, 11 to 1:30, and Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday evenings, 5 to 8:30. So swing out and see us east of downtown Decatur, or as always, give us a ring at 728-2151. And as always, the difference is in the squares.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance.
See Toby, Mark, Kyle, or Barb at Graber Insurance, with offices on Highway 27 North in Bern and 623 West Monroe Street in Decatur.
At Jackson Associates Financial Services in Portland, we are committed to maintaining the highest standards of integrity and professionalism in our relationship with you, our client. We endeavor to know and understand your financial situation and provide you with only the highest quality information, services, and products to help you reach your goals. Give Troy a call for the latest rates on CDs and learn about the advantages in today's financial climate to invest in your hard-earned dollar. That's Jackson Associates in Portland.
The name Hitzer is synonymous with quality coal and wood stoves, fire pits, and Heller Aller water pumps. Plus, Hitzer custom designs and installs outdoor fireplaces, kitchens, fire pits, and patios, in addition to beautiful in-home gas fireplaces. For half a century. You mean 50 years? Yes, for 50 years, you've trusted Hitzer quality and innovation. Stop by 269 East Main Street in Bern or visit hitzer.com. Celebrating 3 generations of craftsmanship and service.
Want to make your home a more comfortable place, but don't think you can afford a top brand heating and cooling system? Well, Carrier has the right solutions for every budget. When you turn to Liechty Brothers, your Carrier expert, they'll show you the full lineup of best-in-class home comfort systems and help you pick the one that best fits into your home budget. Because in this economy, who couldn't use a little more comfort?
Hi, this is Kent at Liechty Brothers Plumbing and Heating with a very simple philosophy. Show up on time, do what you say you'll do, and if there's a problem, fix it.
Liechty Brothers, 251 East Water Street in Bern.
DDD Maintenance and Repair, owned and operated by Shane Reynolds, has your local professionals for heavy-duty truck and diesel engine repair. DDD Maintenance and Repair also offers full-service sand and glass blasting for your surface restoration projects. Whether it's getting your heavy-duty truck and diesel engine running like new or sandblasting your project to look like new, we have a blast renewing the past. Give Shane and the guys a call at 260-223-5442. That's DDD Maintenance and Repair.
Welcome back to Norwell High School. As the national anthem has been played, the Bellmont Braves have taken the field as the home team as Bella Ashley steps into the circle and she starts her warm-up pitches to her senior catcher, Emily Blakey. Once again, if you were listening to the game the other day, as my buddy Dane Filling was broadcasting, Emily Blakey 3 hits away from tying the school's all-time hit record and 4 hits away from taking the lead in that. This field was in a terrible condition when I arrived here about 3 o'clock, and the grounds crew from the Norwell Knights did a wonderful job. About 400 pounds of quick dry mixed in very tediously, and then they rolled it, and then they drug it again, and it is in beautiful shape right now. As we're ready to go, it's Danica Fuller, the pitcher. Where's number 1, batting left-handed, and she will lead this thing off. These two teams have met many, many times, as Fuller has been the ace for this team for the last 4 years. I remember she started as a freshman. She is a player. She leads this team in many, many categories, and she is their team captain. Here's the first pitch from Ashley, and that one is hit right back to Ashley. Popped off of Ashley, and Farode had a chance at it, but that's going to be an infield hit, as that hit right off the shin of Ashley. Could not make the play. So first hit of the day for these Heritage Patriots, as Danica Fuller is on with a single. That'll bring up number 2, the shortstop, Libby Kane. Fuller is leading this team in on-base percentage and leading this team in steals. Emily Blakey ready to gun her down, lay down a bunt, and that is going to trickle foul for the first strike against Libby Kane. We're in the Bixler Insurance first and second inning. Bixler Insurance represents many trusted insurance companies, can assist you with all of your insurance needs. Stop by their offices in Geneva, Bern, Decatur, and Portland. Arnold Lumber is our strikeout sponsor. Hopefully we'll see lots of those from one of these teams today. This pitch is high. Blakey bobbled the ball. Fuller was halfway down to second base, and Blakey quickly rounded up, and Fuller made her way back to the plate. It was offered. 2 strikes the count to the batter. Ashley looks at her wristband, steps to the plate. Misses outside with the ball. She's still ahead in count, 1-2. McCain steps back in, takes a sign from her third base coach, Amanda Minsky. Ashley looks at her wristband after getting a signal from her pitching coach. Macy Montgomery stepped into that assistant role this year. Montgomery has a big arm and can fire the ball, but not tall enough to see over the fence, so she is standing on a chair to look over the fence and give her pitch signals to her pitcher, Bella Ashley. Pitch is hit foul down the first baseline once again. Count remains at 1-2. I'm sitting down here, so I don't have a good angle. I don't have a good angle. Mr. Umpire is blocking a scoreboard, so if I want to see a scoreboard, I'll have to stand up. No outs here. Leadoff runner aboard. Ashley checks with Montgomery, gets a signal from her coach. Steps the rubber, starts her windup, shows her changeup, and that is laced back up the middle with a single. 2 hits in a row here. Ashley went off-speed changeup, and that hit is laced back up the middle. Fuller advances to second base, so runners aboard at first and second. That'll bring up the leading hitter on this team, Bria James, the center fielder. James also left-handed batter. Steps into the box. Looks at a pitch from Ashley. That pitch is smoked hard to the shortstop, and Farode puts a glove on it, look to see where she's going to go, and she kicks the ball, and it's going to be an E6. First error of the game for the Bellmont Braves. That's going to load the bases as James is on first base with Kane at second and Fuller at third. Avie Washington, the cleanup hitter, steps in, first baseman. She looks at bases loaded, no outs here for the Bellmont Braves. Timeout is called as Macy Montgomery wants to talk to her pitcher. I'll play a commercial and back with more softball here on WZBD.
Blood donations are critically important, especially in the summer months. Help Best One of Monroe and the Red Cross by giving blood during our annual blood drive, May 29th and 30th from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. This year's blood drive will be held at the Lighthouse, 201 South Van Buren Street in Monroe. Blood donors will receive a free oil change from Valvoline and Best One of Monroe. To schedule your donation, call Michelle at Best One of Monroe. Be a lifesaver. Give blood. Visit bestoneofmonroe.com for more details.
Welcome back to Norwell High School, as Macy Montgomery has had all the conversation she needs with her pitcher. as Ashley looks at bases loaded here. No outs. And A.V. Washington, the cleanup hitter, at the plate. Wind up, delivers first pitch. That is outside for ball 1. Clouds gathering in the sky. My buddy Eugene Grody checked his phone and said there's no rain in the area, but a big cloud out over center field. Pitch is low for ball 2. Blakey checks the sign. Knows what Ashley's going to throw here. Steps back in. 2-0 the count to the batter, Washington. That pitch is inside. Blakey is able to snag that one before it gets to the fence. 3-0 the count here. Ashley got no room to put her. She's got to throw strikes to her as Washington steps to the plate. A little bit of wind in the microphone, as you can hear. Pitch is low, and that's going to be the first walk of the game, and that's the first run of the game as Fuller comes in and scores the first run of this game. So Bellmont trails 1-0 as the runners all advance. Lucy Book, the right fielder, number 3, steps to the plate. Yes, she looks at no outs and bases juiced once again. That ball is hit hard as ball is hit hard to third base at Ani Krukenberg. She comes up, steps on the plate, steps on the bag, goes across the field. She cannot get the runner, Lucy Book, so Book advances on a fielder's choice. And she makes her way, but the runner is gunned down. So 2 runs have scored, and Abria James was tagged out, forced out. Here we're going to put that as a U5, first out of the game. That ball is hit hard to Froat. Froat comes up, goes to first base, third base, and gets the lead runner. So that was the catcher, Sydney Martin, number 8. And she hits that one. It's a fielder's choice. This runner here, A.V. Washington, is gunned down. We're going to call that 6-5 on a put out. So quickly, Ashley, 2 outs here with just 2 runners aboard at first and second. Martin's at first base. First pitch is low. This is Kaylee Hershey at the plate. 2 runs in for the visiting team, Heritage Patriots. That's not how Bellmont wants to start, but this Bellmont team, a lot of firepower. They will get their swings in, and that pitch is called a strike. 1-1's the count. Once again, Hershey, the batter at the plate, whereas number 19, the left fielder. That ball is hit to Finn Godsey. Godsey comes up and easily makes the play. Score that 4-3 and a put out. So Heritage gets 2 hits in that first inning. Bellmont with 1 error, and they strand 1 base runner. That'll bring up Tegan O'Shaughnessy to start off the next inning. As Bellmont comes to the plate, they trail 2-0. Let's have more softball here on WZBD.
Why lose out to pain? Visit Dr. Carla Grody at Grody Chiropractic, 320 West Monroe Street, Decatur. She's a specialist in the utilization of proven non-force techniques to treat injuries of all kinds requiring professional chiropractic care. Call 724-2510 for an appointment with Dr. Carla Grody. Open Monday through Thursday, closed Friday and Saturday. Grody Chiropractic, 320 West Monroe Street, Decatur.
It's a great night for ball and a great time to celebrate the class of 2025. F&M Bank is cheering you on with a $100 bonus when you open a new checking account. Whether you're college-bound, starting a new job, or chasing big dreams, we've got your back. Use promo code GRAD25 and let us help you build a strong financial future. Swing by your local F&M Bank or visit fm.bank to learn more. F&M Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Norwell High School. As Heritage High School, Heritage will take the field after they score 2 in the top of the first inning. Bellmont comes to the plate, and they will start off their lineup with their team captain and leading hitter, Emily Blakey. Blakey caught this team for the first couple years, and then they moved around and back behind the plate, where I think she's the solid part of this defense, probably the best position for her. As she steps to the plate, she's leadoff hitter. Danica Fuller is the pitcher for this Heritage Patriots team, and she is throwing to Sydney Martin today.
For more information about Forte Sports Medicine and Orthopedics,
Fuller, as I said, is able to throw right or left-handed. And I was talking to Coach Minchke, and she said she got in a game and her arm got sore, and she said, well, let's just go lefty. And she said, well, she didn't warm it up. I guess her speed left-handed is not as fast as right-handed, but I've seen her throw strikes, and she's got some movement of wealth. She can throw pitches left-handed as well. So Emily Blakey comes to the plate. Let's get some hits here for Emily Blakey and see if she can reach a milestone here tonight. If not, get this team to advance to give her one more shot at it. She looks at the first pitch from Fuller. This thing is hit, looped out into left field, and the left fielder goes into foul territory and makes the play. One pitch, one out. Score at F7.
Second baseman number 15, Finn Gutsy.
Finn Godsey comes to the plate. Last time I was here, Finn Godsey hit a home run. So right over left field fence. Let's see what she can do here against Fuller. She strokes that one over into foul territory. A one's a count now. 1-1's a count to Godsey. There's a windup delivery from Fuller. Fuller swings through a rise ball to the top of her bat. So that takes our count to 1-2 now on Godsey. Let's see what Fuller mixes in the glove. Winds up. Rise ball. Godsey watches it go up and out of the zone. Even count at 2-2. One ball, two strikes it is the count. Correction there. Godsey laces one into left field. One Hobson gets past the left fielder, and Godsey rounds the base, and Godsey's going to take second base on the air. So first error of the game for Heritage as Godsey with a single and advances to second base on the air, and that'll bring up the pitcher Bella Ashley. See if she can help her own cause here and drive in some runs as Bellmont trails 2-0 on the scoreboard right now as Godsey is at second base. The base umpire wipes the bag off for her. Ashley steps to the plate, looks for the first pitch here from Fuller. 2-0 is the score here. Bottom of the first inning. Swing and a miss as a drop ball gets past the bat of Bella Ashley for a strike. Our first and second inning sponsors are Bixler Insurance here. Fuller likes to roll that ball on her hip. Ashley shows bunt, squares. Finn Godsey steals third base. As Ashley squared the bunt, the ball was up and out of the zone. She pulled back, and Godsey with a stolen base is over at third. Maybe it's time to review your insurance policies with your friends at any Bixler Insurance. They'd be happy to conduct an insurance review for you. Stop by their offices in Geneva, Bern, Decatur, and Portland. So now the runner at third base, Ashley, looks a 1-1 count. Swings through a changeup. Takes the count to 1-2 now. Macy Montgomery walks up the line, says, just settle down, just wait for a good pitch. That's a pitcher's count here for Fuller. That one is foul tipped as Ashley stays alive. Fouls that back to screen. Count remains at 1-2. Godsey with good speed in the base pads. Pass ball, she will score from third base. Fuller winds, dines, brings a pitch. Catches Ashley on a changeup, pulls the string, and that is our first Arnold Lumber strikeout of the day for Danica Fuller. When you need lumber or building materials, stop by Arnold Lumber, 425 Winchester Street in Decatur, featuring metal for garage or pole barn construction and much, much more. Arnold Lumber provides it all. Now it's Taylor Bauer, center fielder, at the plate. That pitch is in the dirt for ball one. Bauer with 3 home runs on the season. She definitely is a power hitter. They got her batting in a 4-hole. Fuller. This thing is hit hard into center field. Avie Washington comes out and makes that play for the third out of the inning. So we're going to score that F8. So Bellmont gets one hit and one error, and they strand one runner. Back with more softball here on WZBD YouTube channel.
Fans, team drivers are more likely to speed, drive aggressively, or disregard.
Hey, do you know when and where we can recycle in Adams County?
Well, I know you can recycle from 8 to 4 weekdays and Saturday 8 to noon at the transfer station next to Golden Meadows.
Okay, where else?
In Decatur, behind D&D Marathon on the east side of town on Thursdays, Mondays at Simon Manufacturing 27 South in Bern, and in Monroe on the third Tuesday at the fairgrounds. Plus, you can always get the latest info at adamscountyswmd.com.
Thanks.
Sports season, movies, or your favorite new TV show. Hi, this is Tina, and I want to introduce you to the season's biggest new must-see TV, 100-inch television for under $4,000. Smart Google LED panel TV, only available at selected authorized dealers. Imagine watching your favorite team on lifelike spectacular television. This is more than a TV, it's entertainment as you have never experienced. Stop in to view a new era in television at Innovative Concepts Audio Video, 1421 Manchester Street in Decatur. We bring technology to you.
Welcome back to Norwell High School as the first pitch thrown to Tegan O'Shaughnessy is a ball in the dirt. One of those to count to O'Shaughnessy. There's a strike called in the outside corner. Or to any of those Key and Peel fans at Oshak Hennessy at the plate. She wears number 12, and she plays in the designated player spot, the DP. Here's a pitch from Ashley. Misses outside corner. He looked at it. He gave it the eye. 2-1's the count. 2-0 still the score here. Was made our way to the top of the second inning here at Norwell High School. Blakey sets up inside. Pitch catches inside corner. Delayed call. Takes count 2-2. Ashley checks the wristband. She steps back in. And she looks at a called strike 3. Ashley throws a changeup right down the gut, and it's a backward K. First out of the inning, and that brings up the 9-spot batter, second baseman Hadley Ship. So Hadley Ship makes her way to the plate with one out here in the top of the second inning. She's a left-handed batter. Looks at the first pitch from Ashley. It's outside for a ball. Ashley looks over, checks for the sign from Montgomery, who's charting the pitches here. That pitch is hit down the third base line, but it's foul for a long strike. That takes our count to 1-1 on the batter. Take the time to get the pitch back in here. Pitch is fouled off. Count remains at 1-2. Pitch was fielded over there by the on-deck batter. That is leadoff batter Danica Fuller. Plate umpire walks over, flips that ball into the dugout, and wants the Bellmont staff to wipe that one down. A little hockey music there from the organist. Here's a wind-up delivery from Ashley, and that pitch is high for a ball. 2-1's the count to Ship. Ashley starts a wind-up, delivers. Takes the count full to 3-2 now. Ashley approaches the rubber, looks at the wristband, gets the sign, and that ball is hit high out into left field. Left fielder comes in, makes the play. Scored F7 for the second out of the inning. Now it gets us back to leadoff position as Danica Fuller comes to the plate. Fuller lined a shot off the leg of Ashley to get on The infield hit her first time up and then came around to score. Looks at the first pitch from Ashley. Change up in the zone for ball 1. Fuller taps the plate, knocks the dirt off her shoes, steps back in. Ashley winds, dines, brings a pitch, floats a change up in for a ball. It was a little bit high as the umpire looked at it. The Bellmont crowd moaned and groaned a little bit, but the pitch was up in the zone. Ashley checks the wristband. Just about got her. She comes inside, takes the count to 3-0. Trying to chase her back off the plate, but Fuller digs right back in. Ashley checks the wristband. Starts her wind up, mixes. Pitches in the dirt. Second walk of the game for Ashley, and that's going to put the dangerous Fuller on at first base. 2 walks in the game for Ashley so far, and 1 strikeout. So that brings up Libby Kane, the shortstop. Kane also singled in the first inning. That pitch is hit foul. Fuller was off and running on the play. Kane and Fuller with the first 2 hits in that first inning. 0-1's a count to Kane. Fuller was going on the pitch. Swing and a miss. But Fuller takes second base, and Ashley comes in and covers the plate. Fuller thought about third. Blakey's able to get the ball back in time. So Fuller goes to second base on the pass ball. That ball makes that was a swing, so it must be 2 strikes here. Ashley looks to deliver the Kane. Just misses outside with the ball. Blakey gets the sign from Montgomery. Checks her wristband. She's going to set up outside on the plate. Pitch is low for a ball 2. 2-2's the count. 2 outs. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs on the board. Bria James in the on-deck circle. Wind up delivery from Ashley, and that ball is hit down the third base line, but it is foul. Kick save attempted by Coach Minsky, but it is unsuccessful. Ani Kirkenberg makes the play, gets the ball back to Ashley. Count remains at 2-2. Signal has been given. Pitcher catcher looks at a changeup up in the zone. It was close, misses high. Takes the count to 3-2 now. First base is open. Montgomery checks her stat sheet. She throws up her signal. Ashley delivers here, and she strikes her out for the 3rd out of the inning. Catchers are looking. Bella Ashley with her 2nd strikeout of the inning, as Heritage is going to leave 1 runner on base after no hits and a walk. Bellmont will come to the plate. They still trail here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. 2-0, you're listening to High School Softball on WZBD.
This is big, and it's easy. That's why they call it the Big Easy from Hubbard Feeds. What's so big about it? A 100% rebate of your interest payments on any beef nutrition financed. What's easy? One finance program. One place to buy all your beef nutrition products. It's big and easy. It's Hubbard Feeds' Big Easy Full Interest Rebate Offer. Stop by Lehman Feed Mill on 000 or call 589-2451. Offer good for limited time with approved credit. Minimum purchase required. Rebate dependent upon timely repayments.
Why lose out to pain? Visit Dr. Carla Grody at Grody Chiropractic, 320 West Monroe Street, Decatur. She's a specialist in the utilization of proven non-force techniques to treat injuries of all kinds requiring professional chiropractic care. Call 724-2510 for an appointment with Dr. Carla Grody. Open Monday through Thursday, closed Friday and Saturday. Grody Chiropractic, 320 West Monroe Street, Decatur.
Welcome back to Norwell High School as Bellmont comes to plate. in the bottom of the second inning. Our Graber Insurance first and second inning sponsors. As Danica Patrick, her first pitch is to Ani Kirkenberg as Kirkenberg swings through a fastball for strike one. If you're looking for a friendly insurance agent who are also extremely knowledgeable, you'll find them at any offices in Bixler Insurance in the Adams County area. Stop by their offices in Geneva, Bern, Decatur, and Portland. 0-1's a count to Kirkenberg. Fuller mixes, winds, duns. Kirkenberg lays down to bunt. Tough play as Fuller comes up and makes the play across, and she gets her by a step. So we're going to score that 1-3 on a put out. Kirkenberg scampers down the line, but she cannot make to the plate before that. So it is Taylor Suter, the right fielder, who comes to the plate. She wears number 16. She looks at her wristband from Coach Minnie Book down at third base. Digs in. Looks at the first pitch from Fuller. Pitches in the dirt for ball one. Suter steps out, checks the sign at third base. Digs back in. She's more toward the back of the box here. Pitch is low for ball two. That one does get away from the catcher, get back to the screen. This is Sydney Martin behind the plate tonight for the Patriots. 2-0's the count to Suter. Fuller mixes, winds, dines, brings a pitch. High and outside for ball three. Suter looking at a 3-0 count here. Steps up as Coach Boot gives her some instructions. See if she's going to set on this next pitch here. She has had the green light. She swings through and foul tips that one for the first strike at this at bat. Suter comes back, digs in. Looks a 3-1 count from Fuller. Fuller mixes, winds, dons, brings a pitch. Swings through a fastball for strike two. That takes our count to full, 3-2. No runners aboard. Bellmont trails 2-0 here in the bottom of the second inning. Our Bixler Insurance second inning. Suter hits that one foul down the first baseline and out of play. We had a couple of strikeouts that inning as Ashley got some strikeouts. So Arnold Lumber at 425 Winchester Street in Decatur features #1 grade lumber in a wide choice of sizes, plus erected or material-only garage and pole barn design. Arnold Lumber provides it all. Fuller looks at a full count pitch here. Change up, and Suter's able to get that one through the infield. It was a seeing eye single as the second hit of the game given up by Fuller as Taylor Suter is aboard with a single.
Number 6, Liz Beaubay.
Liz Beaubay, the first baseman, comes to the plate. She wears number 6. Steps up. Conversation with the home plate umpires, Minnie Book. And they will give a courtesy runner here as the runner has to take her sweatshirt off. And this will be number, long ponytail covering her number.
First base for Bellmont, number 12, Chevelle Eddy.
Number 12, Chevelle Edding running at first base. First pitch is high to Beaubay, up and out of the zone. 1-0's the count with a runner aboard. Chevelle Edding, whose father must have enjoyed the 1969 Chevelle, one of the greatest cars ever made. As the next pitch is outside to Beaubay. She's looking at a 2-0 count now. Checks her wristband after the signal from Coach Book. Fuller rolls the ball, goes to her glove, mixes her pitch. This ball is hit down to third base, and it's into the gap. And it's a base hit. As Beaubay aboard with a base hit. Third hit of the game here, given up by Fuller. And that's going to put runners at first and second. That'll bring up the left fielder, Carissa Mickley. Mickley wears number 17. She's also a right-handed batter. So Bellmont got something going here. 1 out, 2 runners aboard here. As Krugerberg, the leadoff batter, was thrown out on a close bunt play. This ball is hit high out into left field. The runners are going to tag. They do not have a play. So that play is made by the left fielder. So we're going to score that F7 for the second out of the inning. So they'll bring up the 9-spot batter, the shortstop, number 99, Aaliyah Ferrote. Or Farhati, as they were announced her as she came into this game. Apparently this guy's not did any wrestling announcing. He didn't know Ferrote, but this ball's hit into the gap, and that's going to score a run, and that's going to drop in. The runner's going to go to third as Bobe goes into third. So it's an RBI single for Aaliyah Ferrote as she gets an RBI, drives in a run. Fourth hit given up here by Fuller in this game, and that is going to allow Taylor Suter's courtesy runner Edding to score from third, and Bobe goes all the way to third on the hit. And that brings up the team captain and catcher, number 11, Emily Blakey, with runners at the corners. And just two outs here. 2 outs on the sacrifice fly. Blakey hits it hard to third base, comes up, bobbled by the third baseman, but she stays with it and makes the play. So Blakey's gunned down, score it 5-3 and a put out. Back with more softball here on WZBD.
After 2 complete innings, Heritage 2, Bellmont 1, 2 up for the
Sports season, movies, or your favorite new TV show. Hi, this is Tina, and I want to introduce you to the season's biggest new must-see TV, 100-inch television for under $4,000. Smart Google LED panel TV, only available at selected authorized dealers. Imagine watching your favorite team on lifelike spectacular television. This is more than a TV, it's entertainment as you have never experienced. Stop in to view a new era in television at Innovative Concepts Audio Video, 1421 Manchester Street in Decatur. We bring technology to you.
Why lose out to pain? Visit Dr. Carla Grody at Grody Chiropractic, 320 West Monroe Street, Decatur. She's a specialist in the utilization of proven non-force techniques to treat injuries of all kinds requiring professional chiropractic care. Call 724-2510 for an appointment with Dr. Carla Grody. Open Monday through Thursday, closed Friday and Saturday. Grody Chiropractic, 320 West Monroe Street, Decatur.
Welcome back to Norwell High School as Bellmont gets 1 run back as they now trail 2-1 as they make their way to the top of the third inning as Heritage comes to the plate. Our Innovative Concepts Audio and Video third inning sponsorship, spring in outdoor upgrades with Innovative Concepts Audio and Video. Audio, video, lighting, and more. Stop by and see them at the store at 1421 Manchester Street in Decatur. Heritage will send their number 3 spot batter to the plate in Abria James. As James looks at the first pitch is outside for ball 1. James reached on an error her first time at the plate and was stranded at second base. Pitch is outside for ball 2. Well, Ashley getting some encouragement from her dad in the front row, front corner, right here by the plate. James, the left-handed batter, looks at this 2-0 pitch, and that ball is hit hard right back to Ashley, a one-timer, and Ashley very nonchalantly fields that. Score 1-3 and a put-out for the first out of the inning, and that'll bring up our second batter of the inning that is in the 4 spot, number 15, Ava Washington, the first baseman. Washington reached on a walk her first time at the plate and was stranded at second, or she actually was forced out on a 6-5 play. And that changeup inside corner catches her swinging through as that first pitch is a strike to Washington. 0-1's a count to Washington. Ashley catches outside corner for strike 2. Ashley quickly ahead in the count on Washington. Montgomery flashes signs. Let's see if she's going to pull a string and a changeup here. Is she going to go rise ball? Changeup, and that ball is hit over the top of our heads, back out of play. Count remains at 0-2. Belmont dugout is rattling 0-2's the count. Ashley to Washington. Changeup has fouled back into the screen as Blakey runs that one down. Count remains at 0-2. Blakey wipes a little bit of the dirt off, fires it back to Ashley. Ashley checks a sign. They check the wristbands, know what pitch is coming here. That ball is hit out into right field. And it's going to drop in for a single. As right fielder Suter could not get there as it drops in for a single. Third hit of the game given up by Bella Ashley. That puts Washington on at first. That'll bring up number 3, the right fielder, Lucy Book. Book steps in. Book hit into a fielder's choice her last time at bat and was stranded at first base. First pitch is called outside for a ball. 1-0 the count to Book. Ashley mixes the next pitch. Pitch is inside for ball 2. 2 walks, 2 strikeouts for Ashley from the circle here today against these Patriots. That ball is hit to shortstop. Froke comes up, makes a play as they get the lead runner. Fielder's choice as Washington gets gunned down. That's going to go 6-4 on the first out as Finn Godsey fires across the dugout, fires across the diamond, goes into the screen. Cannot get the runner. It was late, so runner aboard on a fielder's choice is Lucy Book. And 2 outs on the scoreboard. That'll bring up Sydney Martin. Martin hits a foul ball into the screen and down the third baseline. We're in the top of the third inning here, our Innovative Concepts audio-video third inning. Also audio-video Innovative Concepts powering this broadcast from YouTube. Nice changeup by Ashley as Martin swings through it for a strike. Gets her up quickly in the count. 0-2 now. Ashley checks over, gets a sign from Montgomery. Blakey and Ashley check that. Blakey sets up outside and she rings her up. Another strikeout, third strikeout here for Bella Ashley as they strand 1. No hits, no errors. 1 runner left on board for Heritage. Back with more softball. You're listening to High School Softball on WZBD YouTube channel.
The IHSAA is proud to use.
Growing since the day they opened in 1998 and committed to building lasting customer partnerships, Classic Dye Services is a proud member of the community in southern Allen County. A leader in wire dye production, Classic Dye Services is a proud supporter of high school athletics and wants to wish the teams good luck. Jim Hoffman and Ben Wally urge you to support your local team, and they hope that you visit Hoagland Days in June. Classic Dye Services, New Haven, Indiana.
Why lose out to pain? Visit Dr. Carla Grody at Grody Chiropractic, 320 West Monroe Street, Decatur. She's a specialist in the utilization of proven non-force techniques to treat injuries of all kinds requiring professional chiropractic care. Call 724-2510 for an appointment with Dr. Carla Grody. Open Monday through Thursday, closed Friday and Saturday. Grody Chiropractic, 320 West Monroe Street, Decatur.
Welcome back to Norwell High School as Bellmont trails 2-1 as they make their way to the bottom of the third inning here as they trail 2-1. Let's take care of that. Had too many Grody Chiropractic commercials in there. Finn Godsey looks at the first strike. Called strike on the outside corner. Bring up Bella Ashley for another strikeout. She has 3 in this game here. Godsey ropes one into the gap, and that's going to go to the fence. No, they're going to cut it off, and she's going to go into second base standing up as they got a little bit lazy. Finn Godsey ropes a hit. 4th hit of the game for these Braves, and Godsey's into second base standing up. Get to the right page here. Godsey with a double to lead things off here. That is the 5th hit of the game for the Braves. And that brings up Bella Ashley. Ashley hits a sky-high fly ball. Fuller comes over, makes the call, makes the out. We're going to call that F1 for the fly. Godsey is at second base still for the first out of the inning. Taylor Bauer comes to the plate. Bauer flied out to center fielder her last time up, so the runner aboard in scoring position at second base. Bauer looks at the first pitch high for ball one. Anya Kirkenberg in the on-deck circle. Bauer steps back in, looks at the next pitch here. Outside for ball one. Ball two, that is. 2-0's the count here to Bauer. Bauer checks her wristband from the coach at third base. Steps back in, digs into the box. Fuller rolls that ball, mixes in her glove. Here's her pitch. Change up, catches inside corner for strike one. 2-1's the count to Bauer. We are in the bottom of the third inning. The Innovative Concepts Audio Video third inning sponsorship. And she hits this in the center field, and that's going to score Godsey. No, they're going to hold her. No, the ball gets away. So a nice, lazy, straight single up the middle for Taylor Bauer. As she's aboard at first base as Godsey advances to third base. So we have runners at the corners here with one out. Here's a hit for Bauer. 6 hits in this game here for the Bellmont Braves. Ani Kirkenberg goes down and talks to Coach Book. Let's see what Kirkenberg's going to do here. She laid down a beautiful bunt last inning, was thrown out by a step. She squares, pulls back as Bauer easily takes second base. Strike is called on Kirkenberg on that pitch that she took. So Bauer scampers down to second base. So runners at second and third in scoring position. See if Kirkenberg can put one into play out here in the outfield, score one of these runners. Here's a wind-up delivery from Fuller. High out of the zone. 1-1 to count. It's not a warm night out here at Norwell softball field. Kind of overcast, but it is not raining, knock wood. That pitch is in the dirt for ball two. Had a heck of a rain shower earlier this afternoon, at least where I was at in Fort Wayne. It rained pretty good. The Norwell staff did a great job of getting this diamond ready to play. Kirkenberg steps out as Fuller was waiting for the pitch. 2-1's a count to Kirkenberg. And she hits this one hard into right field, and a catch is made, and Godsey easily advances. So the sac fly from Kirkenberg gives Kirkenberg an RBI, and that's going to be scored F9 in the second out of the inning, but Godsey easily walks in from third base, and that'll put Taylor Bauer at third, and Taylor Suter, who scored the first run of the game, or her courtesy runner scored last inning as she hit a single. So Bellmont has tied this game up as Suter swings through a fastball. So we're tied at 2-2 here in the bottom of the third inning. Bellmont has climbed their way back in with on the strength of 6 hits here. Fuller mixes, winds, dines, brings a pitch, misses low for a ball. Evening sings up at 1-1 now. Suter steps out and takes a practice cut. Fuller gets a sign from her coach. Steps to the rubber. Mixes, brings a pitch. Low for a ball. 2-1's a count to Suter. Next pitch from Fuller. High for a ball. 3-1's a count. Two outs, one runner aboard for the Braves. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Looks at it for a strike. Takes her count full to 3-2 now. Full count, runner aboard at third base. 2 outs on the Braves. And this ball is hit right at the second baseman, a little one hopper, and she comes up, makes the play, hangs on to the out. So Bellmont's going to strand one runner, but they're going to score and tie this thing up on the strength of a hit. And that is going to be scored 4-3 and a put out for the third inning. That'll bring Liz Bobay up to the plate next inning to start things off. You're listening to High School Softball on WZBD.
This is big, and it's easy. That's why they call it the Big Easy from Hubbard Feeds. What's so big about it? A 100% rebate of your interest payments on any beef nutrition financed. What's easy? One finance program. One place to buy all your beef nutrition products. It's big and easy. It's Hubbard Feeds' Big Easy Full Interest Rebate Offer. Stop by Lehman Feed Mill on 000 or call 589-2451. Offer good for limited time with approved credit. Minimum purchase required. Rebate dependent upon timely repayments.
Hey, do you know when and where we can recycle in Adams County?
Well, I know you can recycle from 8 to 4 weekdays and Saturday 8 to noon at the transfer station next to Golden Meadows.
Okay, where else?
In Decatur, behind D&D Marathon on the east side of town on Thursdays. Mondays at Simon Manufacturing, 27 South in Bern. And in Monroe on the third Tuesday at the fairgrounds. Plus, you can always get the latest info at adamscountyswmd.com.
Thanks.
Welcome back to Norwell High School as Bellmont has taken the field and getting their infield warm-ups taken as that'll bring Hershey to the plate as she leads things off here in the top of the fourth inning. Ashley's first pitch is low for a ball. Callie Hershey now looks at a 1-0 count. Pitch is called a strike. 1-1's a count to the left fielder. She grounded out to the second baseman her last time up. Ashley starts her windup. Pitch is off the fists of the batter, fouled into the screen. Ashley quickly up in the count 1-2 as Bobay runs down that. Pitch into the screen. Here's the 1-2 pitch. It's hit to the second baseman. Godsey comes up and quickly makes the play over. Score that 4-3 to put out. First out of the inning. Oh, put this over here. We're in the fourth inning here. Get my book straight. John Bollinger, I'm not. For all you old-timers get that joke. One out here for Heritage as they send Tegan O'Shaughnessy to the plate. Pitch is up and outside for ball one. O'Shaughnessy. Looks at the second pitch is high and up and out of zone for ball two. Actually, with one out here, no runners aboard for the Patriots. We're tied at 2 runs apiece. That changeup is swung through on a nice pull to string there by Ashley as she gets the strike on O'Shaughnessy. Ashley has the sign from her coach. Starts her windup. Pitch is just a little bit low. Called a ball. 3-1's a count to O'Shaughnessy. There's the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Takes the count to full. Ashley working on 3 strikeouts here today. O'Shaughnessy digs back in, looks a full count pitch. That pitch is hit to Godsey at second base. Nice little hop, and Godsey comes up and fires out. Score at 4-3 for the second out of the inning, and that'll bring up the 9-spot batter, second baseman Hadley Ship. Ship flied out to the left fielder her last time at the plate. Wind up. Floater that goes up high out of the zone for ball 1. Did you know that MMA Concepts Audio and Video offers free site surveys? They are here to find the best solution for you. Stop by and see them at their store on 1421 Manchester Street in Decatur. Pitch is swung on, foul tipped, back to the screen. Chased down by Blakey. Blakey fires that one back to Ashley. Ashley's looking at a 1-1 pitch here to the 9-spot batter. That ball is laced down the third baseline, but foul. Goes down as a long strike. 2 plays made here by the second baseman in this inning, Finn Godsey, whose grandmother is listening to me on the YouTube channel right behind me here. Floater just misses. 2-2's a count. I'd like to congratulate Miss Mary Freed on being inducted into the Indiana High School Wrestling Coaches Hall of Fame that will happen sometime this fall. October something. Dane will have to tell me when that is. Here's the pitch. That pitch is floated out, and Froat comes up and one hops it, makes the play. Oh. The first base umpire called her safe. How? I don't know. Huh. Well, since nothing was done wrong, Coach Mindy Book's out to ask her what the deal was. And we're just going to mark that up, the fact that he missed that one. So Danica Fuller, a leadoff batter, at the plate now. As that runner makes an infield hit, we got to give her a hit because it was not an error. Just a call that I didn't think was correct, but that's my opinion, and that's what we'll leave it at that. Pitch is up in the zone for a ball. Froat one-hopped it and just kind of made a lazy throw over. I thought Bobe had the ball in plenty of time, but Ship is bored at first base. That's all that matters. Fuller hits one. Oh, and Froat catches it. Froat stops it. It's going to be an infield hit for Fuller, but I tell you what, that saved a runner going to third base because Froat made a heck of a diving play and stops it down as Fuller is aboard at first base and Ship is at second base with 2 outs, and that'll bring up Libby Kane, the shortstop, next. Strike called on the outside corner. Froat made a heck of a diving play. I thought she got it in the air, but it must have short hopped right before it got to her. Ashley looks at the sign, checks the wristband, approaches the rubber, toes up, misses outside for a ball. 1-on-1's a count. Two outs, 2 aboard here. Runners at first and second for the Patriots. Change up, fouled. One-hand, barehanded grab by Emily Blakey. 1-2's a count to the batter, Kane. She steps back into the dugout, into the batter's box, digs in. That ball is hit into the screen, foul. Count remains at 1-2. Ashley checks a sign from her coach. Looks at the 1-2 pitch. That ball is grounded out to Finn Godsey. Comes up and Godsey makes the play easily that time. So no harm, no foul on a call that I did not agree with. So they're going to strand at 2 base runners, and we're going to score that one 4-3 once again. Lots of putouts here for Finn Godsey for the 3rd out of the inning. That'll bring up A.V. Washington next time. But Bellmont comes to the plate. They're tied as he comes to the bottom of the 4th inning here on WZBD YouTube channel.
You can be a hero by saying yes to organ donation at the PMV. And make sure you talk to your friends and family.
Does your heating system need a good end-of-the-season tune-up from Masters Heating and Cooling? Now is the time to tune up your heating and cooling system. At Masters, we have technicians that can service most makes and models of furnaces and heat pumps at low-cost seasonal special pricing. Contact Masters Heating and Cooling at 1045 South 11th Street in Decatur. On the web at mastersheatcool.com to schedule your preventative maintenance checkup now. Growing since the day they opened in 1998 and committed to building lasting customer partnerships, Classic Dye Services is a proud member of the community in southern Allen County. A leader in wire dye production, Classic Dye Services is a proud supporter of high school athletics and wants to wish the teams good luck. Jim Hoffman and Ben Wally urge you to support your local team, and they hope that you visit Hoagland Days in June. Classic Dye Services, New Haven, Indiana.
Welcome back to Norwell High School as Liz Bobey comes to play, and she fouls one back over the screen for strike one. Here's the wind-up delivery from Fuller. Foul tipped into the glove for strike two. As that commercial for New Haven's Classic Dye Services. Talk about Hoagland Days, visiting Hoagland Days in June, and tune in June 10th through the 12th as you're going to hear lots of action from WZBD as myself and Dane Filling will cover for the first time ever the Hoagland Day Parade, and then tune in for the Demo Derby live from Hoagland Hoagland's Demo Diamond. Slow roller that somehow trickled across the field, and Bobe is thrown out. Scored 6-3 on a put out for the first out of the inning. That brings up Carissa Mickley. Mickley flied out to the left fielder her first time at the plate. Here's wind up. She hits that one straight up. Fuller comes over in foul territory and makes the play. Scored F1, one pitch, one out, one more out, second out of the inning. And that'll bring up Aaliyah Ferrote. Ferrote singled and got an RBI her last time up, giving Bellmont the first run of this game. And the next thing, they end up coming back and getting another run. We're in the bottom of the fourth inning here, tied 2-2, 2 outs, nobody aboard. Ferrote batting out of the 9 spot. Looks at the pitch from Fuller. She winds, dines, brings a pitch up in the zone as Ferrote lets that rise ball go up. Ferrote is small in stature and saw that pitch out of the zone and was able to lay off the rise ball. Fuller finds the seam, brings a changeup, comes in for a strike. Evens the count at 1-1. Ball comes in from the dugout from Coach Montgomery. Home plate umpire puts that in the ball bag. And we're ready to go to pitch for Ferrote. Ferrote fouls this one back to the screen. Ferrote's down on the count now, 1-2. Bellmont has only struck out one time in this game. Fuller has not given up any walks. Game is tied 2-2. Bellmont has 6 hits in this game against Fuller. Ferrote fouls one right back at the screen. Even old catchers flinch once in a while, but that hit the post right in front of me. Count remains at 1-2 on Ferrote. Leadoff batter Emily Blakey in the on-deck circle. Ferrote's able to hang up on a changeup. Third baseman comes across and Ferrote beats it out. It's an infield hit. Ferrote with her second hit of the game, as that that ball was just barely looped out into the infield, and she was able to leg that thing out. So Ferrote with her second hit in a row, 7 hits in a game for the Braves, and that puts Ferrote at first base. That brings the very dangerous hitting leadoff batter Emily Blakey to the plate with run aboard. One runner aboard here for Blakey and 2 outs in the scoreboard. Looks at the first pitch from Fuller. looks at a strike right down the gut for strike one. I saw quite a few Blakey sisters come in here to the game today. They're in the stands. There's the windup from Fuller. Delivers the pitch to Blakey. Blakey smokes one, and it's an infield hit. Emily Blakey with a hit puts her one closer to her record as she's aboard with a single. As Aaliyah Froat advances to second base. So Finn Godsey, dangerous hitter, comes to the plate. Godsey hit a home run against Norwell the other night. Last time they played here when I had the game against Norwell and Bellmont, she hit a home run that night too. Godsey has power from the left side of the plate. Calls timeout, steps out. Gets a chance to look at the signal from her coach. Godsey hit a double and scored her last time up. Changeup hit down the line. Foul ball, just barely missed. She tried to wait on that one. So a little update from Mr. Gagel back at the studio. Marion had defeated New Haven. Heritage beat Marion 8-0. And now in game 2, Bellmont is playing Mississinewa. That is the New Haven baseball sectional. Not a big surprise in that score. Godsey looks at an 0-1 pitch. And Godsey smokes one down a third baseline, but just foul. She's down in the count now, 0-2. Dangerous pitcher in Fuller. She's got a nice rise ball and a good changeup. Let's see if Godsey can hold off on one of those and find the right pitch to drive. Froat with great speed at second base. Froat could score from second on a base hit into the outfield. There's windup delivery. Outside. Froat showed steal. They throw down. Froat does not go. First ball to Godsey. 1-2's the count. 2 outs, 2 runners aboard for the Braves. Fuller checks her wristband. See what pitch she has for Godsey. There's the delivery. Another foul ball down the third baseline. Godsey hanging in there tough. Battling through this at-bat, trying to find the right pitch to drive. Fuller checks her wristband. 1-2's the count to Godsey. Oh, Godsey looks at an outside corner, called third strike, give her the backward K. Just a second strikeout for Fuller here in this inning. So Bellmont on 2 hits, no errors. Bellmont strands 2. Back with more softball. You're listening to High School Softball on WZBD YouTube channel.
For over 30 years, Decatur Family Dentistry has been more than just a dental practice. It's a place where you're treated like family. Dr. Ronald Hammond built this practice on the foundations of trust, care, and integrity, and now they're proud to continue that legacy and serve even more patients with the addition of Dr. Forrest Fullenkamp, a Decatur native, and Dr. Julie Fullenkamp. Whether it's a routine cleaning, a smile makeover, or dentures, Decatur Family Dentistry has got you covered, offering comprehensive care for all ages. Experience the exceptional care you deserve. Call today at 724-8410.
Looking to build that new barn that truly works for today's farmer? A sharp new hobby barn to meet your needs around the family homestead? Perhaps a new man cave or she shed just because you can. Hobegger's Ace of Bern brings you custom building design along with personalized services that will help you plan and complete your new project. Featuring the unparalleled Mesa siding panel, which can give you a crisper and sharper look than most barns. Give us a call today at 1-800-772-5223.
Welcome back to Norwell High School as Heritage comes to the plate in the top of the 5th inning with the leadoff batter. The batting out of the 3 spot is Abria James. First pitch was a strike to James. Getting my thing straightened out here. I had a person in the wrong spot last name. Libby Kane made the last out. I had it as James, but James is leading off this inning. That ball is hit high. And Suter comes in and makes a diving catch to rob Bria James of a hit. Score that F8 with an asterisk behind it. Great play by Taylor Bauer for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up first baseman A.B. Washington. Washington has grounded out twice in this game. Oh, and Ashley pulls a string on a changeup and catches Washington swinging badly at that pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Washington. Another changeup. Ashley pulls a string on 2 in a row. Coach Montgomery says, let's throw her 2 changeups in a row and see if she can hit another one. She missed 2 of them badly. Let's see what she comes back with this time. Signal has been made. See if we go back to the well one more time. And she does. And Washington looks at that pitch as low. 1-2's the count. Washington did not swing at that pitch, but it was another changeup. Ashley steps to the rubber. Pitches outside, misses for a ball. 2-2's the count. I think he come back that changeup one more time because Washington was nowhere close to it either time. Inside for a ball. Takes the count to full. Let's see if Washington's going to sit on a fastball here or if Ashley can pull the string on another changeup. She missed 2 of them badly already. And it is. Washington fouls it right back to the screen and keeps the count alive. 3-2. Ashley looks over, gets the sign from Montgomery. Washington back into the box. Oh, swing and a miss. Another Arnold Lumber strikeout. 4 strikeouts for Ashley here today as that swinging strikeout makes the second out of the inning, and that'll bring up the right fielder Lucy Book. Book has reached on 2 fielders' choices and was stranded both times. So Ashley with another Arnold Lumber strikeout, 4 on the day for her. Delivers the first pitch to Book, and that one is fouled into the screen. And that'll let me tell you that Arnold Lumber at 425 Winchester Street in Decatur, featuring metal for garage or pole barn packages, also a wide choice of lumber, doors, windows, roofing, deck material, or repair. For new or updated kitchens and more, Arnold Lumber provides it all. Ashley will change up into the dirt, smothered there by Blakey. Got to make the count even at 1 ball, 1 strike. Ashley gets ready to wind another one here. Pitch is inside corner, called strike. 1-2's the count. Ashley delivers. The pitch is hit to third base, but it's foul. Just past the glove of the diving Ani Krickenberg. Count remains at 1-2. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. There you go. 1-2's the count, 2 outs. Nobody on. Change up, and there's a swinging strike. And the changeup catches her, the 5th strikeout of the game, as Lucy Book goes down swinging for the 3rd out. The Patriots go down 1-2-3 in the top of the 5th inning as Bellmont comes to the plate. We're all tied at 5-5. You're listening to High School Softball here on WZBD YouTube channel.
No matter your age, health and life insurance can be confusing and overwhelming. This is Derek Bailey with Bixler Insurance. Whether you are currently on Medicare or will soon be qualifying for Medicare, we have the products and expertise to meet your needs. Under age 65 and looking for health coverage? Interested in protecting your family from an unexpected loss with a life insurance policy? We can discuss options to assure your peace of mind. Call Bixler Insurance today to schedule your free appointment.
Clean water is everybody's business. The City of Decatur thanks you for all you do to keep our streams and rivers clean, but we can do more. Plant bare spots in the yard.
Compost yard waste, limit use of pesticides, and direct downspouts away from sidewalks, driveways, or any paved surfaces. And think about installing a rain barrel for watering plants around the house. Protecting water quality requires all of us to do our part to prevent stormwater pollution. Get more ideas on the web at decatorin.org.
As the first pitch is swung on and drilled down to the third baseman by Bella Ashley and fielded cleanly there by Heritage as they throw her out. We're going to score that 5-3 in a put out. Ashley goes down for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Taylor Bauer. Bauer singled and was stranded at third base her last time to plate. Looks at a changeup that drops off the outside corner as she swings through that strike. 0-1's a count to Bauer. Bauer, the center fielder, made a great diving play on the leadoff batter in that last inning. As we make our way to the bottom of the fifth inning. Swinging strike for strike two. As we've made our way through the innovative concept third and fourth inning and make our way to the fifth, sixth, and seventh inning sponsor, which is Graber Insurance. Outside corner, misses. Ball one. Many of us renew our home and auto policies with no thought to a coverage change, regardless of your current insurance. Allow Graber Insurance at US 27 North and Byrne or 623 West Monroe Street in Decatur for a full home and auto review. There's the 1-2 pitch. That pitch is hit hard to the shortstop. Comes up, makes the play, score it 6-3 in a put out. So 2 outs on the Braves here in the bottom of the fifth inning. That'll bring up the number 5 batter in Ani Krukenberg, the third baseman. She flied out to the right fielder her last time up. 2 down here for the Braves. Swings at a drop ball that gets past the bat. 0-1's the count. 2-2's the score here from Norwell High School as we quickly made our way to the bottom of the fifth inning. Pitch is up and out of the zone for a ball. Evens things up at 1-1. Here's the delivery from Fuller. Inside corner just misses. Takes the count to 2-1. We're outside today here, as you can hear the wind in my microphone. 2-1 pitch. That ball is smoked down the right field line, but it is foul. Takes the count to 2-2 now. Krukenberg. Ball is being brought back in. Fuller has the ball back into the circle. Fuller mixes, winds, dines, brings a pitch. Floats a changeup in as Krukenberg gets caught looking on the backward K. And that's it. The third inning is the third out of the inning. That is the third strikeout for Fuller here in this game as Bellmont goes down 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, no errors. And 1 strikeout. Bellmont will come to the field again, and Heritage will come to the plate in the top of the sixth inning. You're listening to High School Softball on WZBD YouTube channel.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
At Three Rivers Federal Credit Union, we're focused on empowering you to achieve financial wellness by offering the resources and support you need every step of the way. We're equally committed to bettering lives in our region through volunteerism, community funding and partnerships, college scholarships, and more. We give back to the people, places, and ideas that matter most to you. Learn more at threeriversfcu.org. Three Rivers is federally insured by the NCUA.
Welcome back to Heritage High School as Bellmont has taken the field and Heritage will come to the plate, and Sydney Martin, the catcher, will lead things off. She has struck out and flied out. As we get ready to go and get things lined up here. Ashley delivers the first pitch inside for ball 1. We are in the 6th inning, top of the 6th inning. Ashley delivers, floats one in for a strike. Missed an Arnold Lumber strikeout there that last inning to finish off, as when you need building materials, you need Arnold Lumber at 425 Winchester Street in Decatur. Featuring a metal for garage or pole barn construction, much more. Arnold Lumber provides it all. Pitch is fouled into the dirt. Count remains at 1-2. We are in the 5th, 6th, and 7th inning sponsor with Graber Insurance. Ashley checks the sign. Floats a changeup in, just misses outside corner. Some insurance companies are increasing deductibles and adjusting our loss formulas. Allow Graber Insurance to do a full, no-cost home and auto review for you. Make sure the insurance you buy is the insurance you want. Graber Insurance at US 27 North End, Burner 623 West Monroe Street, in Decatur. Misses outside for a ball. Takes the count to 2-2 now. On Martin, the catcher. Ashley looks over, gets a sign. Blakey sets up inside, and that ball is fouled back over the screen. Count remains at 2-2. Here's a delivery from Ashley. Changeup is stroked down the third base line, but it's foul. Count remains the same. Get out of there. Here's the windup delivery from Ashley. Ball is hit high, but that's going to get out of play. Count remains at full count. 3-2's the count to Sydney Martin. Swing and a miss, and Ashley with another Arnold Lumber strikeout. That gives her 6 strikeouts on the day to lead things off with a good start in this inning for the Bellmont Braves, as Kelly Hershey comes to the plate, the left fielder. Hershey has grounded out twice to Finn Godsey at second base. Blakey looks over at the dugout, sees what sign Coach Montgomery calls. Here's a windup. That pitch is fouled into the screen, and Blakey one-times it off the screen. Catches that ball and sends it back to her pitcher. 0-1's the count. Ashley has picked it up. Had 2 strikeouts last inning and a strikeout this inning. 1 down in this inning, as she's looking at the number 6 hole batter. Pitch misses outside for a ball. Evens count at 1-1. Here's a windup from Ashley. Changeup hit into the dirt and bounces off of her leg while she's in the batter's box. It's a foul ball. Count stays at 1-2 now. Here's a windup delivery. Change up. Blakey sets up outside. Hits the target just off the plate. Umpire says not close enough for a corner call. Ashley steps to the rubber. Swing and a miss. And Ashley with her 7th strikeout of the game. 2 in a row here in this inning for the Patriots. And that's going to bring up Tegan Oshak Hennessy for a chance for Ashley to strike out the side here as O'Shaughnessy struck out once and grounded out to Finn Godsey once, so she is 0 for on the day. First pitch is a ball. Ashley steps to the rubber, brings inside, misses with another ball, ball 2. Number 12 steps back in, looks at the next pitch from Ashley. Up and out for ball 3. 3-0's the count. Come back and get her now as the call from Dad is wants her to get another strikeout this inning and finish the side strong. Ashley steps in. Strike right down the middle. Automatic call. 3-1's the count as Ashley starts to wind up. That ball is hit foul down the first base line, and she's bringing the count back to full now. Pitched out of a hole. She was down 0-3 in the count, or 3-0 on the count. 2 outs here as O'Shaughnessy steps back in. Looks for the full count pitch. That ball is hit high. Once again, foul out of play down the first base side. Here we go, wind up delivery. Change up, oh, it's just high. Ashley gives up just her 3rd walk of the game to O'Shaughnessy. She looks at a full count pitch, float out of the zone, didn't bite on it. That brings up the 9-spot batter, Hadley Shipp, the second baseman. She singled last time up and was stranded at second base. So runner aboard at first with 2 outs. Pitch misses inside for a ball. Except flied out to the left fielder and singled. So she's 1-1 on the day. Montgomery takes a timeout. We'll take it with him. Back with more softball on WZBD.
Brandon here for Kelly's Decatur Auto Mall. 3 dealerships right here in Decatur. Tom Kelly Chevrolet, Tom Kelly Ford, and Tom Kelly Chrysler Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. With a large new car inventory to meet your needs and wants. We also stock over 100 pre-owned vehicles in a variety of price ranges. All the big city incentives right here in Decatur. We have been here for over 70 years. Free car washes for as long as you own your Tom Kelly vehicle. We also just updated our car wash here in Decatur. Stop in and see us soon. And drive Kelly and drive with confidence.
Welcome back as Mason Montgomery finishes her conversation with Bella Ashley. Makes her way back to the dugout. Coach Montgomery being brave tonight. She's wearing the shorts tonight. A little too cold for the shorts out here tonight. So 1-0's the count here as Ashley brings to the left-handed batter. Outside corner call. Strike 1. Ball 1, strike 1, 2 outs. 1 runner aboard here. Ashley delivers. 2-1's the count. Don't want to put the 9 batter on here. 2 outs. Bellmont trying to get out of the inning here. That ball is grounded to Krukenberg as she comes across, makes the play. Krukenberg squashes this rally. 6th runner left on base for Heritage as we're going to score that 5-3 in a putout, 3 outs. And that'll bring up the leadoff batter in the top of the 7th inning. It was Fuller. Back with more high school softball on WZBD.
Don Myers Plumbing and Heating in Bern is your American Standard home comfort dealer. American Standard has been in business for more than 100 years and welcomes Don Myers Plumbing and Heating of Bern as one of their independent dealers. Don Myers Plumbing and Heating and American Standard will provide your home or business with energy-efficient heating and cooling equipment, saving you money. Don Myers Plumbing, Heating and Cooling at the east edge of Bern on Adams County Road 000, your American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer.
Oh, we are back. I thought I won the. Nope, I'll play that one next round. Thought we were going to play that one, but we will save that for the next inning. As Taylor Suter comes to the plate here in the bottom of the 6th inning. As she comes to the plate. Where we got here? Taylor Suter has grounded out and has a single. She's 1 for 1 on the day. So Suter looks at the first pitch from Fuller into the dirt for a ball 1. Fuller ready to deliver the next pitch here to Suter. Up and out of the zone. 2-0 count. Fuller gets a sign from her coach. Looks at the wristband. Suter back into the box. Up out of the zone. Takes the count to 3-0. Let's see if Suter's taken all the way here. She is. Automatic call. 3-1's a count now. Suter leadoff batter here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Suter fouls that one off the screen. Comes back, just about gets her in a helmet. Suter able to pick that one up, fire it back up. Count goes to full now, 3-2 on Suter, the leadoff batter here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Our Graber Insurance 6th inning. Pitch is low for a ball. That is the first walk given up by Fuller here today. But Suter looks down a low pitch, and that's going to bring up Liz Bobe. Bobe has 1 hit and grounded out, so she's 1-1 on the day. That pitch is hit hard, and that is going, and it is, drops just on a fence. Oh, man, that thing was gone, and the wind held it up. It dropped right at the fence. It is just a huge single. What you need? Bobe was a 7-batter, 8-batter, 8-hole batter. So Bobe with a long single. That is the 9th hit of the day against Fuller. Bobe is aboard at first. There's a bunt. They got 1 play and they go to first, but they advance the runners. So Mickley puts down a good bunt. It's a fielder's choice. We're going to score it 1-3 on a putout, but just 1 out in the inning here. And Bellmont has runners in a scoring position at 2nd and 3rd. And Aaliyah Froke comes to the plate. She's 2 for 2 on the day with an RBI. And they're going to take a timeout and have a conversation. So Coach Minsky is going to have a conversation. We'll take a timeout here on WZBD.
Your home is special. It reflects your sense of community. It's your pride and hard work. It's special. Hi, this is Tina from Innovative Concepts, where we have the expertise to design and install cutting-edge sound, lighting, and security to your special place. Stop in at 1421 Manchester Street in Decatur, or give us a call to learn how we can help make your home glow in the evening. Innovative Concepts Audio Video. We bring technology to you.
Krukeberg Auction and Realty is dedicated to providing you with a grand auction experience. Their stellar team has over 100 years of combined involvement in listing and sales. Licensed in Indiana and Ohio, they specialize in auctioning homes, personal property, land, farms, equipment, antiques, and business liquidations. Call Krukeberg Auction and Realty at 724-7402 or stop by 1030 South 13th Street in Decatur and make Krukeberg Auction and Realty your first choice for a grand auction and realty experience.
Coach Minsky has finished her conversation with Danica Fuller, and Bellmont has runners on at second and third. First pitch is in for a strike to Ferrote. Ferrote with 2 hits on a day and an RBI. Let's see if she can find a gap and score one of these runners here. And she laces one into the outfield, and it is fair, just down the line. So Ferrote, with her 3rd hit of the day, scores 2 runs. So Ferrote gives it Bellmont their 10th hit of the day. She's 3 for 3 on the day and 3 RBIs as Bellmont takes a 4-2 lead now. And that brings up the leadoff batter, Emily Blakey. Let's see what Blakey can do with the runner aboard here with just 1 out. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning for the Braves. Ferrote, no play as Ferrote easily steals second base. They didn't even make a play on her. So Bellmont with a runner in scoring position now as she moves over to second base. Belmont's taking a 4-2 lead here in the bottom of the 6th inning. As Fuller's trying to shut him down here. And it's an error off the glove. And they're going to round and send her home. The play is not going to be made. I would love to be official here and call that a hit, but it was not. Emily Blakey hits one off the glove of the third baseman. We're going to call that an E5, but Blakey goes to second base on the throw in. So Aaliyah Ferrote comes around and scores, and that stealing the base made a huge difference as that makes the score 5-2 now, and that brings Finn Godsey to the plate. Pitch is high, ball is dropped, and Blakey with a big jump in her secondary lead takes her to third base. So that puts Bellmont with runners at third now, and Finn Godsey in the box with just 1 out. Godsey earlier in this tournament put one over the left center field fence. There's wind-up delivery from Fuller. Godsey looks an outside pitch for ball. Takes the count to 2-0 now. Bellmont got some things going here in the 6th inning. They've taken a 3-run lead. It's still going here with a runner at third base and just 1 out. Top of the order here. That pitch is outside. Fuller takes the count to 3-0 now. Three O's count to Godsey now. Looks at a strike called. 3-1's the count now. Fuller mixes her pitch. Godsey waits it. Godsey ropes one up the center field, and Godsey with another hit as she's aboard with a single. That is the 11th hit given up by Fuller here today, and Godsey picks up an RBI as Emily Blakey scores easily from third base after she went to third on that steal. So that's going to put Godsey at first base with just 1 out, and that'll bring up Bella Ashley. See if she can tag one on here to help her cause from the spot, pitcher's mound. And Godsey goes down to second base, and she's in easily with a stolen base. Godsey with good speed on the bags. So Bella Ashley steps out of the box and talks to Coach Mindy Book. She looks at a 0-1 count here. Fuller gets her sign. Bellmont now with a 6-2 lead. Pitch is up and out of the zone for a ball. Here's the next pitch from Fuller. This ball is hit high. Shortstop makes a play on it. That's going to be the second out of the inning. We'll score that F6 for the second out.
Number 13, Taylor Bauer.
Taylor Bauer comes to the plate. Let's see, Bauer grounded out to the shortstop last time and had a single. So 2 outs here, a runner aboard in scoring position. This ball hits his shortstop, a little one hopper. Shortstop comes up, makes the play. Belmont's going to strand their 6th runner, but not until they score 4 here, and they take a 6-2 lead. You're listening to High School Softball on WZBD YouTube channel.
Renowned around the Midwest for his skills and his creative abilities, Nate Bowers and the team at Bowers Paint Studio in Decatur work with a wide range of clients, from collision repair to custom paint jobs for classic cars and motorcycles. Located on Monroe Street on the west side of Decatur, Bowers is your place for body work too, whether it's getting your ride back on the road or finally getting that classic car, the paint job you've always wanted. Stop by or give Nate a call to put the best in the business to work for you.
When faced with the difficult task of making arrangements for your loved one, many emotions and questions arise. What would they want me to do if they were here? Where is the money coming from? How much should I spend? Do they want burial or cremation? The staff at Haggard, Hershey, and Zelt Funeral Home can help you navigate these tough questions. Make your wishes known and allow us to make sure that your wishes are carried out. Call Ryan Hershey or Eric Zelt at 260-724-7167 to schedule an appointment today.
Welcome back to Norwell High School as Heritage comes to the plate in the top of the 7th inning. They trail 6-4. They're in the spot they want to be. They got their leadoff hitter, their best hitter in their lineup, Danica Fuller, comes to the plate to lead things off here. Ashley throws a strike, and it's driven into center field for the 6th hit of the game for Fuller. And she's aboard with a single. That'll bring up Libby Kane. That is Fuller's 2nd hit of the day. Ashley checks her wristband here. Let's see if Fuller tries to go, and that ball is hit to center field, and Bauer goes back, makes the play. So 1 down here in the top of the 7th inning. Score that F8. Bauer with another catch. 1 down here as Fuller could not go anywhere, as the ball was not hit that deep. As Abria James comes to the plate. That ball is hit foul down the third base line, just past the outstretched glove of the diving Ani Krukenberg. That is just a hard strike. This pitch is hit to Froat. Froat smothers that one. As it was a hard hit, but we're going to have to give her an error. Just the 2nd error of the game for the Bellmont Braves. Score at E6 as Fuller goes to 2nd, and James is aboard at 3rd. I'm sorry, aboard at 1st. So with 1 out, Avi Washington comes to the plate. Washington struck out looking her last time. I'm sorry. She flied out. No, she struck out her last time at the plate and has grounded out twice, so she's 0 for on the day. So that brings Washington up. And that first pitch of hers is fouled into the screen for a strike. Here's a windup, delivery from Ashley. Bites with a changeup. She got her swinging a couple of changeup that last time she was at the plate. That pitch is high for ball 1. 1-1's a count. Ashley to Washington. Bellmont with 1 out here, 2 more to get. Pitch is outside for a ball. Here's the windup, delivery from Ashley as Washington steps back into the box. Inside corner just misses for a ball. 3-1's a count to Washington. Belmont's got room to put her on, but they don't want to. Keep that base open, maybe a nice grounder down to 3rd base. Krukenberg come up and get 1 here. That ball is hit to 2nd. Can Gotzi turn the double play? And Froat turns the double play, and they they called the runner at first safe, and they turned that double play. We're going to get the lead runner there. So that runner there, Fuller went home. Somebody is out. James has to be out at second base. James is out at second base. So James is out on a force. So Fuller scored. They thought that they had the third out. They didn't call her out. So Fuller's going to score, make the score 6-3. Abria James is forced out. We're going to call that 4-6. And then fielder's choice is she's aboard here at first base. So A.V. Washington is at second. Lucy Book is up with 2 outs. There's a swing and a miss, strike one. Bellmont got caught celebrating, and the umpire from way over behind shortstop called the runner safe at first when they tried to turn the double play. So 6-3 is the score, 2 outs. Bellmont with more out to get here. And that ball is hit foul into the dugout for a strike. 0-2's the count. Let's see what pitch Lucy Book's going to see here. Book struck out looking her last time up. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Ashley. It's up in the zone for a ball. Ashley bearing down, put some juice on that one. 6-3 is the score, 2 outs. Bellmont hanging on to a 3-run lead here. They got caught celebrating too soon there. That ball is fouled down the third base line. 1-2's the count to Book. Ashley with 7 strikeouts on the day. She'd love to have another one right here. Oh, and he looks at a strikeout, and he calls the outside corner, and Bella Ashley finishes with a strikeout as Lucy Book gets caught looking at a called third strike, and Bellmont takes a 6-3 win here over Heritage in a thrilling game pitched by both pitchers doing a great job here. Bellmont advances to the championship game tomorrow night, and they will take on the winner of Miss. I think they'll take on Miss Sinawa. But we're going to play some commercials here to catch up, and I'll get some stats done, and we'll be back with more softball here on WZBD.
To tomorrow night's sectional championship.
The name Hitzer is synonymous with quality coal and wood stoves, fire pits, and Heller water pumps. Plus, Hitzer custom designs and installs outdoor fireplaces, kitchens, fire pits, and patios, in addition to beautiful in-home gas fireplaces. For half a century. You mean 50 years? Yes, for 50 years, you've trusted Hitzer quality and innovation. Stop by 269 East Main Street in Bern or visit hitzer.com. Celebrating 3 generations of craftsmanship and service.
When you need building materials, you need Arnold Lumber, 425 Winchester Street in Decatur, featuring lumber in a wide choice of sizes, plus doors, windows, roofing, and more. Whether it's a complete new home or remodeling, a new deck or deck repair, a new kitchen or a kitchen update, whether it's an erected or materials-only garage or pole barn package featuring quality metal, free professional designs and estimates. Arnold Lumber provides it all. Open 7 to 5 Monday through Thursday till 4:30 on Friday and 11:30 on Saturday.
Take the first step toward getting the radiant smile you deserve with Invisalign clear aligners, available at Bern Dental Clinic. This is Dr. Adrian Ranley. No matter what stage you are at in life, you will appreciate how Invisalign's cutting-edge approach to straightening teeth is convenient and comfortable. Call Bern Dental Clinic today and we'll be happy to schedule a consultation to see if Invisalign is right for you.
Finding a reliable, affordable, and professional electrician is difficult these days, but in Adams County, there's a name you can trust, and it's Phil Blakey of Blakey Electric. Serving Decatur and the surrounding communities, Blakey Electric does residential and commercial electrical work, both inside and outside. Give Phil a call today at 724-8049 and tell him about the work you need done on your remodel, new building project, or any other electrical project.
Leave it to the experts at Blakey Electric, 724-8049, to take care of all of your electrical needs.
Hey athletes, are you looking to take your game to the next level? Look no further than Indiana Physical Therapy. Our expert team of sports performance specialists and personalized training programs will have you running circles around the competition. Injured or hurt on the field? Come see us. Our team of physical therapists are dedicated to helping you get back up to speed. With over 19 locations across Indiana, we can get you better, faster. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance.
See Toby, Mark, Kyle, or Barb at Graber Insurance, with offices on Highway 27 North in Bern and 623 West Monroe Street in Decatur.
At Jackson Associates Financial Services in Portland, we are committed to maintaining the highest standards of integrity and professionalism in our relationship with you, our client. We endeavor to know and understand your financial situation and provide you with only the highest quality information, services, and products to help you reach your goals. Give Troy a call for the latest rates on CDs and learn about the advantages in today's financial climate to invest in your hard-earned dollar. That's Jackson Associates in Portland.
Welcome back to Norwell High School as Bellmont defeats Heritage by the final score of 6-3 here today. As it is a nice pitching battle between Ashley and Danica Fuller. Danica Fuller finishes her career here in the semifinals, not able to pull off the win. We are in the Woodcrest postgame show. Adams Woodcrest provides residents with a vibrant lifestyle in a home-like setting. Explore the life at Adams Woodcrest. Schedule a tour of their continuing care retirement community with a full spectrum of living options. On Wednesday night, it was the Bellmont Braves advancing to the sectional finals where they'll play Mississinawa tomorrow night. It was the Bella Ashley pitching that was able to hold Heritage to 6 hits on the night. Ashley with 9 strikeouts, walks just 3 runners. Bellmont has 2 errors, but give up just 3 runs. Bella Ashley goes the distance. Danica Fuller takes the loss. She has 3 strikeouts, gives up just 1 walk. Bellmont strands 6 runners on base. Heritage commits just 1 error, and Bellmont with 11 hits score their 6 runs. In this game, big at-bats for Aaliyah Farrote as she has 4 hits on the night. She has 3 hits on the night and 3 runs batted in. Big hits for Emily Blakey in a clinch, and a couple of good hits from Liz Bobe. But Bellmont, your winner here today as they advance by the final score of 6-3. Reporting for WZBD Sports, your leader in sports in Adams County, it's been Rex Brewer. Hopefully we can get some interviews here. We're on the Adams Woodcrest postgame show. Adams Woodcrest offers retirement community featuring villas and apartments with a carefree lifestyle and setting for seniors for independent and assisted living. Let's send it for a round of commercials, see if I can get some interviews here on WZBD.
It's a great night for ball and a great time to celebrate the class of 2025. F&M Bank is cheering you on with a $100 bonus when you open a new checking account. Whether you're college-bound, starting a new job, or chasing big dreams, we've got your back. Use promo code GRAD25 and let us help you build a strong financial future. Swing by your local F&M Bank or visit fm.bank to learn more. F&M Bank, member FDIC.
Want to make your home a more comfortable place, but don't think you can afford a top brand heating and cooling system? Well, Carrier has the right solutions for every budget. When you turn to Liechty Brothers, your Carrier expert, they'll show you the full lineup of best-in-class home comfort systems and help you pick the one that best fits into your home budget. Because in this economy, who couldn't use a little more comfort?
Hi, this is Ken at Liechty Brothers Plumbing and Heating with a very simple philosophy. Show up on time, do what you say you'll do, and if there's a problem, fix it.
Liechty Brothers, 251 East Water Street in Bern.
DDD Maintenance and Repair, owned and operated by Shane Reynolds, has your local professionals for heavy-duty truck and diesel engine repair. DDD Maintenance and Repair also offers full-service sand and glass blasting for your surface restoration projects. Whether it's getting your heavy-duty truck and diesel engine running like new or sandblasting your project to look like new, we have a blast renewing the past. Give Shane and the guys a call at 260-223-5442. That's DDD Maintenance and Repair.
Join the team at Smith Brothers of Bern, where they pride themselves on providing their employees with a family atmosphere. Smith Brothers is currently hiring with a Monday through Friday work week in an air-conditioned environment. Employees are not required to wear uniforms and can listen to music while they work. Starting wages are $17.50 to $21 an hour at the end of their first year, with a yearly bonus incentive and a competitive benefit package. Apply online at smithbrothersfurniture.com or in person at Smith Brothers, 356 Monroe Street in Bern.
Hey, does anybody know what days Pizza King of Decatur has their world-famous smorgasbord? Hey, I do. Hi, it's Steve, the King from Pizza King. This has to be the biggest question we get on a weekly basis. So here's the scoop. We offer lunchtime smorgasbord Monday through Friday, 11 to 1, Sundays, 11 to 1:30, and Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday evenings, 5 to 8:30. So swing out and see us east of downtown Decatur, or as always, give us a ring at 728-2151. And as always, the difference is in the squares.
Blood donations are critically important, especially in the summer months. Help Best One of Monroe and the Red Cross by giving blood during our annual blood drive, May 29th and 30th from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. This year's blood drive will be held at the Lighthouse, 201 South Van Buren Street in Monroe. Blood donors will receive a free oil change from Valvoline and Best One of Monroe. To schedule your donation, call Michelle at Best One of Monroe. Be a lifesaver. Give blood. Visit bestOneofmonroe.com for more details.
Strep throat doesn't call ahead. The flu doesn't RSVP. When illness arrives, it usually shows up unannounced. And so can you at Adams Medical Group Primary Care. At every stage of life, your primary care provider stands ready to offer same-day treatment. And if you need a higher level of care, our primary care team can direct you to the most appropriate care Adams offers. Primary care at Adams Medical Group. Close by and compassionate.
Welcome back to Norwell High School, as I am been joined by a couple of the Bellmont Braves softballers here. And first, I'm joined by Finn Godsey. And Finn, earlier in the week, you had a nice home run, but tonight you come back and did it. You had a single, a double, and another single, and that big single drove in another run late in the game. And I tell you what, Fuller's a tough pitcher, but you seem to have her number tonight.
Yeah, she's a great pitcher, and, you know, a lot of people say that a good pitcher is going to beat a good hitter 9 out of 10 times, but I just wasn't having that tonight. I wasn't going to let that happen. So
I tell you what, rain delayed this thing a half hour, but I tell you what, the field was actually in pretty good shape. I got here earlier, and it was really bad, but the Norwell grounds crew did a great job of getting it together. You was able to put some runs together late in that inning. You guys, it just took you a while, but I think towards the later innings, I think you guys caught up to her a little bit.
Yeah, I think that again, she's a great pitcher, but we didn't see her. We've never seen her arm before, so I think it took a little bit for us to get adjusted. Never seen her before, and then a few times through the lineup, seeing her arm, I think that's what really put it together for us.
You know, I didn't go through and count up the putouts, but I think you had about 7 putouts at second base. So Ashley was getting good ground balls. I mean, Ashley had some good pitches. She had some led the way in strikeouts here. She had more strikeouts than Fuller. She had 9 strikeouts I had her with, but those ground outs make nice, easy plays at first base, don't they?
Yeah, so me and Ali have been working all year to just turn double plays, and so anytime we get that ground ball opportunity, it's a great day. Bella throws great, and a ground ball is the best thing that can happen that's not a strikeout, so Bella does that for us, and we really appreciate her on the mound.
Now, tell me, did you guys get caught celebrating too early when you thought that guy should have made the out call? I couldn't see the call here. Do you feel that the girl was out at first?
I thought that there was absolutely no way. I wouldn't have celebrated because I thought that she was still 10 feet closer to home than first base, but you know, we pulled it together after that and got that final out and secured the win. So, you know,
there was another call earlier in the game that it was a bang bang play that I thought you guys had another out, but you know, we just can't rest on our laurels. But you give up a run, you probably didn't have to give up a run. But I tell you what, in all, you make the sectional finals, and your team played well, hit the ball really well, and another person that played pretty good defense is this girl next to you. Why don't you hand the headset to this young lady next to you here? I'm joined by another player on the team here, Ani Krickenberg. Ani, that was a hot corner down there. You had a lot of shots come at you at third base.
Yeah, you just always got to be on your toes, and when you see that inside pitch coming, you got to be ready because it's going to come in hot.
And there was 3 or 4 that you dove that just missed were foul that would have been good hits for them. But I tell you what, you guys played pretty much good defense. There was I had you at 2 errors, but 2 of them were a couple of really hard ones that Aaliyah just couldn't come up and make plays on. But she did a good job of smothering the ball so it didn't go anywhere. So all in all, I think you guys played pretty good defense. Taylor Bauer had a diving catch in center field in that big inning in the 6th to really squelch that rally for Heritage as well.
Yeah, she's done great in the center field. She's covered lots of ground, and we've relied on her heavily this year.
I tell you what, you put down a bunt earlier in the game that was a nice sacrifice that moved the runners. When you guys got the speedsters, what do you think when you're called on to put that bunt down?
I would have liked if it was more towards the third baseline or the first baseline because obviously it went right back to the pitcher, and Danica's quick, she's fast, and it's not going to work if it's not put perfectly.
Well, you can't always bunt for a hit, but I tell you what, the nice sacrifice moves the runners, and then somebody come up behind you and knocked them both in. So it was a good position, good playing some small ball. So congratulations on your win, and good luck tomorrow night in the sectional finals.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Now, why don't you hand your headset to the coach there, and we'll talk to Coach Mindy Book. Coach Book comes in, and, it's hard to beat a good team like Heritage twice in a year, and you had a really close game with them earlier in the season. This game here was really close until about the middle of the way, and all of a sudden you break open for a big 4-run inning on them.
Yeah, when we came into that 6th inning, when we came in to hit, Finn came in. She said, hey, I can tell their dugout's starting to fall apart. We got to go right now. And the girls really fed off that, and they did exactly that.
I tell you what, Finn was strong at the plate today with 3 hits. You had Leah Frote batting out of the 9 spot with three hits and 3 RBIs. And there's nights when you look for a different player to come up, and it's like you don't always know who's going to get the call. But tonight it's Frote.
Yeah, that's why we like her in the 9 spot. A lot of people don't expect her to do what she does in that spot, and she's had a great year at the plate, probably her best year at the plate in her 4 years, to be honest. And that's what she does really well, and that's why we like her in that spot. We get people on. We get to the bottom of the lineup. It's going to roll to the top, and she's going to be fast in front of Emily, so she does a great job there. And
one of those hits was just an infield grounder that the shortstop come up, made a play, and she just beat it out. I mean, it was not an error. She just outran the play.
Yeah, again, she's just fast. That's a great thing about having her in the 9 spot. She's going to move. We have a lot of speed on the team, and it's nice to have those senior leaders who hustle down the line and beat out those small ball ground balls to the shortstop.
Now, I also noticed that once you get that 1-run lead, you're up like 3-2, all of a sudden you get a little aggressive on the bases. And there was times you guys had steals that the catcher had plenty of time to make a play. They didn't even make a throw on you.
Yeah, I think once you start putting that pressure on, people start to second-guess things. And I wanted to be conservative at first and before we put too much pressure on the bases. And I guess that's kind of my style, but I wanted to make sure we were conservative and we were being smart so that we could execute some runs.
One play, Blakey's on second base, and she takes a big lead on her secondary, and the catcher drops the ball. The ball doesn't go very far, and she easily takes third. And the next play, she scores that. So that aggressive base running puts you in a position to get those extra runs.
Yeah, that's something I tell girls on second almost every time they're there. Hey, if you see a bobble, you think you can beat it out, I trust you to get here. You got to trust your base runners, and I do, and I have a lot of smart base runners, so that's nice to have.
And a lot of times, being an old catcher myself, it's very easy to fire one into left field when you're trying to throw the third base, and it's like, that's a throw that a lot of times catchers just don't want to make that throw because they're afraid of, in a close game, putting one in the outfield.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, congratulations on the win today, and it's a big win. Your girls come through with some big hits. I had you at 11 hits unofficially. Would like to see Emily get another hit. She did get one tonight. I had to give her an error on the one at third base, but it was a rope. So I don't know if you officially counted that one a hit or you counted that as an error at third base on the second hit.
We counted that as a hit.
Okay, there she is.
Yep.
Okay. My unofficial here says it's a hit now. So 2 hits for Blakey on the night. Puts her 2 away from the record, right?
That's
One away from the record, 2 for the lead, right?
That's absolutely right.
So we won't talk about that till tomorrow night. Let her come back and see what she can do as you try and advance through the sectional championship tomorrow night. And congratulations tonight, and good luck tomorrow, and come out and hit some more runs.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
That's been Coach Mindy Book from the Bellmont Braves. I'm going to send it for a round of commercials and see if I can get some more of these commercials worked out. You've been listening to the postgame show from the Adams Woodcrest postgame show. let me tell you about them. As Adams Woodcrest. Adams Woodcrest offers retirement community featuring villas and apartments with carefree lifestyle and a setting for seniors independent living. Back with more post-game right after this on WZBD. Is she?
Looking to build that new barn that truly works for today's farmer? A sharp new hobby barn to meet your needs around the family homestead? Perhaps a new man cave or she shed just because you can. Hobegger's Ace of Bern brings you custom building design along with personalized services that will help you plan and complete your new project. Featuring the unparalleled Mesa siding panel, which can give you a crisper and sharper look than most barns. Give us a call today at 1-800-772-5223.
Why lose out to pain? Visit Dr. Carla Grody at Grody Chiropractic, 320 West Monroe Street, Decatur. She's a specialist in the utilization of proven non-force techniques to treat injuries of all kinds requiring professional chiropractic care. Call 724-2510 for an appointment with Dr. Carla Grody. Open Monday through Thursday, closed Friday and Saturday. Grody Chiropractic, 320 West Monroe Street, Decatur.
Sports season, movies, or your favorite new TV show. Hi, this is Tina, and I want to introduce you to the season's biggest new must-see TV, 100-inch television for under $4,000. Smart Google LED panel TV, only available at selected authorized dealers. Imagine watching your favorite team on lifelike spectacular television. This is more than a TV, it's entertainment as you have never experienced. Stop in to view a new era in television at Innovative Concepts Audio Video, 1421 Manchester Street in Decatur. We bring technology to you.
Hey, do you know when and where we can recycle in Adams County?
Well, I know you can recycle from 8 to 4 weekdays and Saturday 8 to noon at the transfer station next to Golden Meadows.
Okay, where else?
In Decatur, behind D&D Marathon on the east side of town on Thursdays, Mondays at Simon Manufacturing 27 South in Bern, and in Monroe on the third Tuesday at the fairgrounds. Plus, you can always get the latest info at adamscountyswmd.com.
Thanks.
This is big, and it's easy. That's why they call it the Big Easy from Hubbard Feeds. What's so big about it? A 100% rebate of your interest payments on any beef nutrition financed. What's easy? One finance program. One place to buy all your beef nutrition products. It's big and easy. It's Hubbard Feed's Big Easy Full Interest Rebate Offer. Stop by Lehman Feed Mill on 000 or call 589-2451. Offer good for limited time with approved credit. Minimum purchase required. Rebate dependent upon timely repayments.
Growing since the day they opened in 1998 and committed to building lasting customer partnerships, Classic Dye Services is a proud member of the community in southern Allen County. A leader in wire dye production, Classic Dye Services is a proud supporter of high school athletics and wants to wish the teams good luck. Jim Hoffman and Ben Wally urge you to support your local team, and they hope that you visit Hoagland Days in June. Classic Dye Services, New Haven, Indiana. Does your heating system need a good end-of-the-season tune-up from Masters Heating and Cooling? Now is the time to tune up your heating and cooling system. At Masters, we have technicians that can service most makes and models of furnaces and heat pumps at low-cost seasonal special pricing. Contact Masters Heating and Cooling at 1045 South 11th Street in Decatur. On the web at mastersheatcool.com to schedule your preventative maintenance checkup now.
At Ms. Lehman, we've been offering professional realty and auction services since 1960. Taking over ownership of the company in 2021, Bart Lehman has been in the business full-time for 35 years and is proud to be part of the community of Adams and surrounding counties. Visit MsLehman.com to browse our current listings or give Bart a call about your auction or property needs. Ms. Lehman proudly supports today's broadcast on WZBD and asks you to keep them in mind the next time you need their services.
9 miles from Monmouth and 9 miles from Fort Wayne, situated on 27 just south of 469, sits 9 Mile Restaurant, your home for great meals since 1837. Providing home-cooked meals to travelers between Decatur and Fort Wayne for over 180 years, 9 Mile has stood the test of time as an institution on the southern edge of Allen County. With seating on the family side, the bar side, and outdoors, there's always a reason to stop and have a meal. 9 Mile also has a full-service bar and a professional service that can cater your next event or party. The next time you're on your way to or from Fort Wayne, stop in. If you've gone the distance, welcome to 9 Mile.
Norwell High School for our final time here as we wrap things up. I don't know, I think it was off mute, but Coach Mindy Book says that they scored that second hit of Emily Blakey's, a hit where I had it as a error. That puts her one away from the all-time hit record for Bellmont High School. So she has a chance to get a couple more in the finals against Mississinawa tomorrow night. She also said that they're close. Bella Ashley needed 11 strikeouts to be at 100 strikeouts this year, and I had her at 9 strikeouts, so she's just 2 strikeouts away from that 100 strikeout mark. All in all, it was a rainy day, but Heritage and Bellmont showed up to a nice field that Coach Kelby Waybright and his staff did a great job to get this diamond ready to play. It was in good shape for the game. The diamond was never an issue. Two good teams played a good ball game here. Your final score, Bellmont wins it 6-3 over the Heritage Patriots. So once again, tune in tomorrow night as Dane Filling will have the championship game here from Norwell High School as they will take on the Mississinawa Indians. So once again, you've been listening to High School Softball on the WZBD YouTube channel here on WZBD.